What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brendan and I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have the third part of our kind of set release videos. This is our deck excitement video, our deck excitement list, or our not so tier list, because I don't do tier lists, but we are going to do kind of a tier list on how on the decks we're excited for EX7. We always start with the points list for the set. We do a card overview of the set, and then we finish off with the deck excitement list. It's coming about a little early. Usually I do this about a week before pre-release or release, but we did have a delay to EX7, so this is about, like, it's gonna be 2 weeks early now, but I wanted to keep on the timeline here and show you the decks that I'm excited for in EX7 and like kind of rank them on what I'm most excited for. See what you guys think if you're excited for the same decks. Also potentially other decks that are not in EX7 that I haven't played yet, that I might be saying, okay, well, I'm not interested in anything from EX7, but maybe I'll play this deck for that color. But we'll get a look at it. We'll rank these decks. Again, I always have it as this is kind of like my top excitement. This is like I'm super excited, pretty excited for, meh, not really excited, and complete dog shit. But that is how it is. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. Without further ado, let us get into it here. Let's start off here. We'll start off with Hexablau here. Hexablau is something that I want to say I'm kind of excited for, but at the same time, I'm not super caring about it. I think Iceclad is a really cool keyword, and this card is something that I think would be really good in the future. It does really go to the fundamental blue source stripping, so I think I don't really care about it right now, but I think once we get a little bit more support, I think I will want to play this. I'm maybe not super excited about it, but I definitely think it will fall into this category in the future. Right now, I'm just not one of the decks that I'm super excited for, so there's that. But yeah, so Hexablau, not super excited for. Next up, we have Heavy Metalldramon, the new Impmon line. I am super excited, and I don't even know if this deck can be good because it's only got one line of support. Stay tuned. I'm going to have some more how-to videos since we got a little extra time, how to build videos for some of the new decks in this set, since we have a little bit extra time since till the set release now. And this is going to be one of them because I'm interested to see is, like, do we have enough good support to play this deck? There's a lot of good cards that trash from your hand, and that's something that's going to be really important in this deck, is trashing from the hand, so anything that gives you trash abilities. So some of the mill Impmons are probably not going to be as good, but yeah, no, definitely I'll keep an eye on this here because I'm excited for it. I really want to play it. I'm hoping it'll have a lot of good support. There are some other cards not in the line in this set, like the new Eismon is going to be good for this deck, so we'll have to wait and see, what other cards there are that we can put in this deck. So we're definitely gonna do a how-to video on this, but super excited for this. Just, I love Impmon, so anytime there's, like, the fact that they did a different line for Impmon was, like, really, really cool to me. Next, this is Beelstarmon Ace. This is basically Three Musketeers. I'd say I'm fairly excited for this. I mean, it's Beelstarmon, so let's just say I am super excited for Beelstarmon. I think it's going to be really, really cool. A functioning Three Musketeers deck, if it does work the way it's supposed to, where you actually play all the Musketeers and stuff like that. So I am actually pretty excited for this. It's got so many good cards in it. This will probably be like my black deck, because I don't know if, like, what your base is for Three Musketeers. I think it's like multicolored, but, like, I don't really have a black deck I'm interested in this format. And that's kind of what I did with, like, Royal Knights. Is like, well, Royal Knights isn't really a color specific deck, so I'll just do it as my black deck since I didn't have anything in that format that I was really excited for black. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. I think it's gonna be really, really good. It's gonna be kind of cool, just like a high level roll deck, and the option cards too are gonna be good. So, Sandromon next, the Shumon deck, the Puppet deck. I'm fairly excited for this. I like Overclock, seems really cool, and I want to try it out definitely. However, it's not going to be one of my favorite yellow decks, I don't think. I think it's a cool deck. Definitely, like I said, Overclock and the puppet tokens are going to be really cool. I think it, and the DP reducing and stuff like that. So I do like it. Yellow is one of my favorite colors, so I always like to try out yellow decks. But it's just not one of the ones that I'm super excited for. I love me some purple, basically. But yeah, I think it's be really good. Metallic Dramon, and I'll put Volcanic Dramon here too. These are ones that I don't really care about. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be bad. In fact, I'm interested in the line, especially when back in it was EX3, we got that Tamer for them and the 2 alts for them as well. I think this could be a cool combo deck, like Metallic, Volcanic kind of thing like that. I just don't know if they're there yet, so I think this could be a very interesting deck. I'm just not super excited for it. I think like if I looked a little bit more into it, I might put it in the oh well, I'd like to build it, but it's not something I'm really excited for. So right now I'd have to say that I really don't care about these 2 decks, but I think that's something that could change in the future. They look really cool, and like I said, that Tamer from EX3 was always kind of interesting to me. So I mean, we'll put them in this category for now. But it's not too much further to have them in the ones that I'm kind of like just like I'm vaguely interested in building. Leomon Ace, Saber Leomon Ace. I don't think I'm gonna build Leomon because there's another green deck in the set that's gonna be really fun and really interesting. But I'm always interested in new Leomon support. So this is kind of like, this interests me in the fact that like is it going to do anything for Leomon support? Is it going to make Leomon decks better? It's a Saber Leomon, which is the first iteration of Leomon that we saw in the anime as its mega. If you've seen the original Digimon, he digivolved into Saber Leomon. He warp digivolved into Saber Leomon, so we never even saw Grap Leomon or Loader Leomon or whatever the other potential level 5 is, because now we've kind of basically revealed Loader as Heavy Leomon's ultimate form, and Grap Leomon is basically Boncho's, or either or, I guess, yeah. So like we saw Boncho later on and stuff like that in season 5, but yeah, the Saber Leomon was like the OG level 6 for Leomon. So having a Saber Leomon Ace is really cool, and the green yellow of it's really cool. So I think this is potentially a really good card for the deck. Maybe we'll see what happens, but I just don't have the interest in playing the deck over another deck. But I'm definitely interested into what this can do for the archetype. You're just like, Ancient Garurumon's not in EX6. So this is where we come to the spot where like this is a deck I haven't played yet that I am interested in, more so than Hexablau. And because I'm not really interested in Hexablau in EX7, so a deck that I might pick up for my blue deck in EX7 is this right here. So I said I would say I'm fairly interested in trying this out. I think blue hybrid's doing really well right now, better than red hybrid actually, and with the ability to draw and activate effects and stuff like that, using cool cards like Gabumon from BT15. So I definitely think that this is it's a pretty good way to go about building a hybrid deck. They have some really good combos and stuff like that. Blue yellow is always a good mix, because you have the source stripping and all the cool blue effects, as well as the potential for like DP reducing from yellow. So I mean, that's always cool. But yeah, I mean, I think I would say that I'm fairly interested. I'm super interested in this deck. And so I probably would play this over a Hexablaubon deck in EX7, just because I have all the pieces for it. And then lastly, of course, we have the new Vortex Warriors, Zephagamon. I am super interested in Zephagamon. I've been saying it for months. I am so excited for a green deck that is not insects and it's not plants either. and so not even beasts, because like Leomon's a beast deck for green. Same with Terriermon and Mega Gargamon. But with that guy there, it's bird and avian and like bird dragon. It's it's like a whole new bag of keyword traits and stuff like that. So I do think that is really, really cool. And so I'm really excited for the Vortex keyword, really excited for this deck and all its line support in the starter decks too. The fact that we're getting starter decks of these, we're getting 2 lines at the same time, it's going to be so good. So I am very excited for the Vortex Warriors deck, and I am, deck and the line support in EX7. So I think both are going to be really great. I think these 2 decks are going to be probably really high contenders. This will probably still be good into the format, and this will definitely, 3 Musketeers will probably be really good. But we're not sure about heavy Maladramon, but and some of these other decks might be good too. But that's just kind of where I'm at. These are my kind of top 4 right now, I think. This one too, I mean, it's just, I'm not as interested as I am in the other 4. So I think like I'll probably build at least these 5. I don't have anything I'm interested in red right now. And I usually don't do 6 deck profiles in an EX set. I'll maybe do like 3 to 4. So 5 is actually a little bit more. And I think I did the same thing back in EX6. Just because there was a lot of stuff I was interested in. Plus, I did do Imperial Dramon in that format because I never really got into Imperial Dramon in BT16. So we'll keep our eyes peeled and we'll probably do a how-to video on probably these 2 decks and this deck. Probably got at least three how-to build videos coming up in the future, guys. But tell me what you guys think about this not so tier list, this deck excitement list. Are you excited for some of the same decks? Do you think I ranked things in the wrong order and I should be more excited about things like this? Or do you think this should have been higher on the list? And what do you think of these decks as well? I don't have any, bad things to say about the decks. I just am not as interested in them at this current moment in time. But let me know your guys' thoughts and what you're interested in EX7. It's been delayed a week, but it won't take long. We're at Monday now of what was supposed to be the official release day. Before you know it, we'll be at EX7 release, and we'll be throwing down a whole new set of cards before our tournament season 3 starts at the end of September. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.